afternoon, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for attending this program. And we know that it's so strategic a thing that everybody seems to be very happy right here from the look of things. And the subject matter of our gathering here is about creativity education in Nigeria. So what can you tell us about your experience and understanding of this meeting today?
Thank you. The program kind of come at a better time than this, especially after the inaugural speech of the president that threw a big challenge on teachers. It can come at a better time like this. It's like the nation is presently going through its worst period in unemployment, worst period in violence. And when you look at the issue of insecurity, the insecurity issue boils down to the issue of financial issues. And when one is unemployed, what becomes of that individual? Every year we toll out lots of graduates that are becoming misfits in their profession, misfit to the society. The nature of our graduates and the education in Nigeria does not define or does not comply with the definition of education itself. If education actually is a process of acquiring skills, values, morals that will make an individual to be of benefit to himself and his society, if that is the definition of education, what we are having right now in Nigeria is not actually in line with that, because we're now bringing out individuals who are of no benefit to themselves or the society, because we are not preparing them adequately well. What we are doing right now is certification and not empowerment. This program is all about empowerment. It's a program that enables the students to be able to mix or combine both the knowledge and the things they can do with their hands. Because right now, look, when you are equipped, you can tell the government to sit down. You don't need a job from them. You can begin to employ even government workers. Like I mentioned when I was doing the program, I said, look, a professor in Dangote, a professor in university, does not even earn the salary of some lower staff in Dangote. Dangote, an individual. Dangote does not parade himself with so many certificates, but he paraded himself with many skills. So what we need right now in Nigeria is an education that will go along with lots of creativity. I think the government should go back to start revisiting the 6334 system. We should go back to it, where you, apart from the certificates, a student right from the junior secondary school can learn how to start doing things with their hands. There was lots of equipment provided in the 80s. Where are those equipment? People who believe that the children of the masses should be nobody, that we should continue to remain dependent, have sold those machines away. I think we should go back to drawing board. I guess that is what even our present president is hammering on. Let's go back to a functional education. A functional education. Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. In line with this, we understand that several non-governmental organizations are in that desire to make impact in affecting the lives of citizens of the country, both students and otherwise. What would be your advice to the government in helping such organizations to stand and to actually achieve their target?
If actually the government will match its words, its action with promise, I think it's high time the government started looking into some of these organizations like the INAC we have here, who has an interest in bringing up youth with potentials. The potential you discover young is a potential that can strive far. A country without potential, a country that does not actually build up potential, we end up fizzling away. We end up depending on other countries. It's shameful today, sir, that we have, if you talk about professors, we can compete with some of the developed countries in the world in number of professors. But Nigeria, with the numbers of professors, doctors, we can't produce, we are still importing even toothpicks. It's shameful. So if the government actually is interested in the welfare, in the well-being of the nation today, I think the government should start empowering non-governmental, sincere non-governmental organizations that has interest or that have interest in helping the youths to develop their potentials, like the program we just have right now. The program we just have right now shouldn't be a program by small individual. It's supposed to be a program celebrated by the government. I expected today that there should be government officials in this program coming to say, yes, this is what we need. You can look at the faces of the youths. They were so happy because it's addressing their earnest need. Some of these children have potentials in them that they're looking for people that will help them make it blossom. So look, if you don't help the children to help themselves to build this potential can also be turned into weapons that will destroy the nation. So it's either, I'm telling you, most of the Almajiri boys you see on the road, they have something in them that can help this nation. But what is not tapped, what is not realized, will become an evil that can destroy even the individual.
That's great, and I thank you very much for coming, and keep on being with the program for the success of the entire project.
Thank you, sir. I'm youth friendly. I'm a teacher, so if I'm not in a place like this, where else should I be?
Thank you. God bless you.